Coming at you live from sunny Grand Junction, Colorado, this is Open Studio. Hello everyone, welcome to Open Studio. I am your host, Dalen Brazelton. Open Studio is a CMU-TV show dedicated to highlighting and showcasing musical talent for Colorado Mesa University students. We are happy to present our performance for this week, Mind of Three. Mind of Three is a local Western Colorado-based band bringing back high-energy jazz to modern audiences. And without further ado, performing for us this week, please welcome Mind of Three.
can't break me. I'm gonna beat it. The foundation is surely shaking. I'm thinking brand new music, and you have never heard it. It's flowing in the dawn of time. I'm above the wall of ceiling. 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 I will take you to the stars. Mystic space floats between the bars. Harmony takes us near and far. I will take you to the stars. Mystic space floats between the bars. Harmony takes us near and far.
Wow, that was insane. That was so good. That was amazing. Great job, you guys. Good job. The performance was obviously amazing, but now I kind of want to learn a little bit about more of you guys as Mind of Three. What kind of music would you kind of categorize this kind of stuff as?
Yeah, so it's hard to kind of put a label on it. There's a lot of jazz influence, a lot of funk influence, a lot of 80s kind of synthesizer influence, so I don't exactly have a well-defined term for it, but it kind of fits somewhere in that scheme of things.
Right, definitely. And honestly, I kind of feel like that kind of fits the vibe of this whole band really, really well. And now, Sophia, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit now. Tell us a little bit about like yourselves. How did this whole thing kind of start?
Yeah, definitely. I've been playing for a while, but I met Nick in high school. So, you know, forever ago. And we've been playing as Mind of Three for, I think, a little over 2 years. 2 years, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, where did this whole thing kind of start then?
Definitely started with Nick and the originals that he started writing. He brought on Justin, and they collaborated a bunch, and then just happy to contribute.
Wow. Well, then, Justin, let's kind of talk about you then. Well, what got you into this kind of music?
This music right here?
Yeah. What got you into this kind of music here?
Nick.
Nick, huh?
Yeah. Actually, so one of my original influences, I guess, would be the world famous Mr. James Brown.
Of course.
And it's the funk, and we get down. And not only do we do the funk, but Nick and I know each other from the Grand Junction Symphony Orchestra. So that's where our knowledge comes into place. And so we kind of combine those things, and then we create our own sound. And then so we knew each other for a long time. Then Nick was like, hey, you know, I'm writing these charts and whatever, and then he brought the band together, and then I was just like, all right, man. He seems like a decent guy.
A tale as old as time. We love to see it. Well, so I take it you guys are all students at CMU then here.
We're not. I'm the only student.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
That's really cool, actually. So then you guys got to know each other from like obviously. Well, then how did you meet them?
I think it's a yes and no situation there, sir.
Right.
I was there in 2016, and I did 3 semesters
Okay.
here. And that's how I met Mr. Nick, also through the Valley Symphony Orchestra over there in Delta. And then also he knew her from high school,
Right.
and then we're doing our group, and he's just like, you should come on down, you should come play with us, and then it just worked out.
Wow, we really do love it when a plan comes together here. Well then, Nick, I kind of want to take it back to you then. What do you do in your free time?
That is
ask
a loaded
that, sir. Come on.
question.
The fact that you laughed at that makes me very concerned, but I still want to know.
So no, I do a whole bunch of things. I play, in addition to playing keys, I play this instrument called the oboe, and you have to make the reeds for that instrument. So I spend a lot of time sitting with a lamp scraping on like oboe reeds. I practice a lot of music. When I'm not doing that, I have a really cute mini schnauzer named Emmy. I like taking her on walks. I like going to the gym. I think fitness is really important. Other things I do, like Justin said, playing in the orchestra, just spending a lot of time doing music. I also am a sucker for video games. I love playing video games. So if I do get a second of free time, I'm going to be playing video games probably.
I love that, and I think everybody here needs to take everything that he just said to heart, because you may not know this at home, but I'm actually like the biggest Nick Carozza fan, under 60, I think we said.
Yeah.
So what about
So-
me, sir? What about
Yeah, exactly. But you really got to take everything this man says to heart here. If you want to live a happy and fulfilling life, you got to do what Nick Carozza says. But I kind of want to turn it over to Sofia then. Like, what is your inspiration for drums specifically? Like, who do you look up to?
Yeah, well, I definitely got my start from my dad. He was in a metal band for a while. So I learned from one of his drummers, and then Stanton Moore, he's a great funk drummer. He's a great influence of mine. Thomas Lang, yeah, there's a whole bunch, but those are my main sources of inspiration.
Wow, that is incredible here. There's so many different things about this band that are kind of coming together to create something really interesting. So speaking of interesting, Justin, you always seem like such an interesting guy. What's your process for getting ready for something like this, like a gig? Like what goes through your head? What do you do to get ready for this?
Mind, body, and soul, sir. So it's all about flow, and I have to connect everything. And so when I'm happy and healthy myself, then my performance is healthy, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, how long do you rehearse for?
Yeah, once a week.
Once a week,
And
okay.
for about 1 hour to 2 hours. I should practice more. But
Well, it's obviously working for you, whatever you're doing. Sometimes doing like those little meticulous things really come together, and I really think that's a great example of what you guys have managed to pull off today in this band. A truly phenomenal job. Do you have any place online where we can find you guys?
Yeah, feel free to look us up on Facebook. We got a really good Facebook page. All of our gig information will be there. You just look us up, Mind of Three. We also have some more information on my website if you want to get in touch with us, to book us, or learn a little bit more about us as individuals. There's some bios, and that'll be at nickcarozza.com/mindof3. And if you want to hear more videos of us playing, you can check out my YouTube, Nick Carozza, Carozza, and you'll find a bunch of videos of me and Justin playing, all three of us playing. You'll find some really good stuff there, so I hope you check it out.
Of course. Well, if we wanted to see you live, do you play at any specific venues?
We don't have anything lined up specifically right now. Some of our main things we've done in the past are Grand Junction Farmers Market. They're going to have us back this year downtown on the Thursday nights. But yeah, besides that, stay tuned on our Facebook page. We're trying to get things lined up here for the summer.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, just because I'm curious, you guys laugh at some of the questions I ask because the chaos that you guys emit is phenomenal. So I'm going to open this up to really anybody. What is like the craziest thing that you think has happened at like one of your performances?
We were tearing down from Main Street once, and the wind like tried to rip apart our tent and our speakers and all of our
Yeah.
stuff. I'm trying to think what else. We played it everywhere. We played at old folks' homes before. That's always a good
Sir,
time.
one time we were walking down the street and we were trying to play a show, and then it must have been like October or something, and then Halloween was happening and whatnot, and then we just got jumped by werewolves, sir. Like a couple of werewolves. I didn't realize
No.
that they traveled in packs, sir.
It happens a lot more in Junction than you would think.
That
But
was the craziest thing.
it's crazy. It really is. But, you know, what else are you going to do in Junction? Well, there you have it, folks. What an incredible performance from local band Mind of Three. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Open Studio on CMU-TV. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, keep listening, Mavericks.